Are you a counselor or psychologist? And would you like to leap to the next level of professional competence? Do you find yourself stuck between that metaphorical rock and a hard place? Indeed, all that you learnt in college, CBT, REBT, existential therapy, reality therapy, creative therapy, all these therapies have their place under the sun. But all of us also know the embarrassment and frustration that we face when these therapies just don't seem to get the results that all of us expect. Some of us have invested so heavily and dug ourselves deep into the well of these theories which we were taught. Don't you wish that you had a rope to get out of this well to really serve your clients better? If that is the case, then this video will help you to get out of this well. So friends, it's now time to untangle this mess and rise above the tons and piles of case papers that you have created. What you really need at this stage of your professional development is a wise solution. And what exactly I mean by wise is one that is holistic, intuitive, yet one that is simple and also very effective. This wise solution is to learn Bach Flower Therapy. Bach Flower Therapy was developed by a British medical doctor. It is used effectively across the world, and psychologists, counselors, and even medical doctors have been using it successfully for over 80 years. The best part is it is safe and simple. What Dr. Bach found was that emotions are the root cause of all disease. Modern medicine also accepts and confirms the mind-body connection. Further, stress is the root cause of all disease, and anxiety, anger, and depression have been found to be the biggest risk factors for heart disease. So the connection between emotions and well-being is not only well established, it is also well understood. Bach Flower Therapy strikes all diseases, all suffering at its root. Here are some of the common effects of negative emotions. Negative emotions can prolong infection, delay wound healing, and they are invariably associated with all chronic diseases. You can read further at this reference. So what exactly does Bach Flower Therapy do and how does it work? It heals the emotions, and through that it heals the body. All it requires you to do is to identify the emotional state of the person and choose the corresponding remedy. It's as simple, as intuitive, and as holistic as it gets. Let us see how this system works and whether it has any clinical evidence to support. Here are two trials for depression. In this trial, they use the Beck Depression Inventory to find out the effects of Bach Flower Therapy over a course of 3 months of treatment. As you will see from this graph, at the initial stage, the score was somewhere between 18 and 20, say around 19. And as the treatment progressed, it came down progressively and finally settled below 12. What do these numbers mean? If you look at this chart, you will see that a score between 0 to 13 indicates minimal depression, whereas between 20 to 28, that is the point where it started, indicates moderate depression. So in 3 months, we were able to bring down moderate depression to minimal depression. Here is another study which used a different scale. In this study, we used the Hamilton Depression Score, and even here you'll see that at the beginning of the treatment, the score was close to 21 and it slowly came down to 10, which is very remarkable. There are no antidepressant drugs. No other form of treatment was used in both these studies. The Hamilton Depression scores relate to depression in the following way. Anywhere close to 10, between 10 and 13 is mild, and more than 17 is moderate to severe. In this study, it started off somewhere more than 21 and it ended off at 10. So those are variable results indeed. I'll now demonstrate to you one case just to show the simplicity of this system. This case is that of a 10-year-old boy who had bouts of diarrhea every time he was about to leave home. He would get a loose motion. The condition started shortly after his father had a near fatal car accident. That boy also was experiencing sibling rivalry, and he was constantly seeking the attention of his parents. At school, he felt that he was being bullied. He felt bossed around, both by his brother and by his school friends, and he was lacking confidence. So we have some key emotional states over here, and you'll see these underlined. Now let's see how we are going to use these underlined symptoms to choose remedies. We shall now see what remedies were chosen and how. The shock of the father's accident, which was near fatal, had a tremendous influence on the boy's psyche. He had developed unknown fears, and he was constantly seeking the attention of parents. He was lacking in confidence, and he was being bullied at school. With just these facts, we can instantly, intuitively arrive at the required remedies. And these remedies are Star of Bethlehem, Aspen, Chicory, and Larch. Now what exactly happened after this? This boy steadily improved in his condition, and in fact he was free of all this after a 3-week period. However, after a gap of about 3 months, these symptoms started reappearing. He was given one more set of remedies for another 3 weeks, and since then he has been relieved of all symptoms, including his symptoms of bouts of diarrhea. Isn't that remarkable? Isn't that really a wise solution? Let me now tell you how the course is taught. This course consists of more than 70 video lessons. All the slides used in the video lessons will be provided to you as PDF handouts so that you can take printouts or make notes on them. You will have quizzes time and again, and there is a discussion forum on which you can post your queries, your experiences, and messages to other participants. We will also teach you about the ethics and limitations of this system. And most importantly, you will be personally mentored when you are doing the first 3 cases. This course is taught by me, Ashok Rajguru. I am an instructor at the British Institute of Homeopathy, which is based in New Jersey, USA. I've been a registered homeopath in the United Kingdom, and I am a registered practitioner with the Dr. Bach Foundation. Let us now see what you will learn in this course. You will acquire a mastery over all the 38 remedies, and at the end of the course you will be able to use it in your day-to-day practice. Not only that, you will also have the competence to assist in clinical cases where sadly the involvement of psychologists is not provided to the patients. And what is more is that the more you learn, the more you earn, not just money, but also your reputation as a healer, as a counselor, as a psychologist, as a psychotherapist. So thank you very much for your attention, and I'm looking forward to meeting you on this course. The enrollment instructions are in the handout. So till we meet in the classroom, bye-bye.